Hey guys, what's up? So welcome to my art mess. I'm trying to fix the camera. Oh, it looks like it doesn't let me do in real life the other way. It just kind of did this number. So we're just gonna rotate this and I'm just gonna move it over to the workspace where I'm gonna be working at. Okay, so here you go. So this is, you guys saw me start this piece not long ago. We're gonna go back at it and we're gonna add more to it. I showed you guys some of my other pieces earlier on my Facebook Live that I've done. This is an unfinished piece that I want to work on right now. So there's a lot of things that I want to do to this because right now it just kind of looks like a cigar, and really it's like an asteroid bringing space into a blank space. So and it's just not there. It's not delivering that message that I wanted to deliver just yet. So we're gonna just kind of try to fix this up a little bit, and just remember I'm a novice. Like I'm new to art, but I'm getting better every single day. So hope you guys enjoy some of this stuff. One of the things that I want to do is add like spaceships into this piece. So I kind of outline what I want normally now. This was just done directly on, but what I'm gonna try to do is, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna kind of draw out the body. It'll carve out. I'm gonna carve out the spaceship using the tip of the pencil. Onto this tile. So I just literally, all I did was remove the white, the black out of the white, and now I have myself a little spaceship here, but doesn't quite deliver that message yet. So what I figured I'll do is I put some stars in here as well, and maybe just kind of do a couple of these little spaceships. And you're like, wait a minute, what are you doing? You're actually scratching the paint out? Yep, scratching the acrylic out after it dried using a very fine pencil. Yeah. We're gonna add to that in just a little bit, so. There we go, a couple spaceships. All right, and we'll do some smaller ones here in just a little bit. All right, let's see here. One of the things I want to do is create my palette. I don't have a palette yet, so I'm gonna create a palette right now. For that, I'm gonna be using this or this, either or. Doesn't really matter. Let me just brush some of this stuff off. All right, that's pretty clean now. Okay. All right, so we got that going on there. Sí, estamos en vivo. Okay. All right, so we got that going on. And I wish I had like a mister. I want to wet the canvas a little bit, but I don't have one available. Oh wait, yes I do. The one I use for my plants. So I'm just gonna mist this. Yeah. It's gonna wet the surface. I don't want my paint to dry right away. So we're gonna do that. And now I'm gonna think of the palette that I want. So I want white. But I want this one. It's like a dust. It's made for kids, this one. It's still acrylic paint, but it's like a bit of a different white. You'll notice what I mean in just a minute. It's kind of snowy, you know. Uh-oh. I'll have to pick that up. Let me go get some paper towels. I should always keep those in hand when I'm working on this. Because what happens is, right now I just dropped some paint on my hardwood floor, and I don't want my floor looking like that. I don't want my floor to look like an art project. All right, so we got our white. I'm not using gold for anything on this piece, I don't think. So we can get that out of there. I'm thinking like different shades of orange. It's a kid's orange, we're gonna use that too. It's gonna look very poster boardish. And what I'm gonna probably do is do a little bit of this with the white to bring the color down. So this with the white. And I'm just gonna mix it, see kind of what we get. There we go. We got a lighter shade of that now. And it's very different than what we're used to seeing. And that's the orange. It's like a satin orange. But we're gonna change that a little bit. We're gonna add some actual orange, like the orange we're used to seeing. Because this orange to me looks more like a red, although it's labeled orange. So we're gonna add some actual orange to it. See if that changes the color up a little bit. And now we're getting a little bit more of that orange I'm looking for. Very good. All right. That's more like it. All right, I'm going to take some of this out. Bring it over here. And I'm going to mix that with some actual white. So for the white that I'm going to use this time, it's going to be a little bit different. Put this in here. Actually, just leave it right here because we're going to use it again in just a second. Make sure this is the white. No, this is blue. I don't think I have white in that one, but I do have it here. And this is a snow flurry white. And I don't think I've even opened this one yet. So this is going to be a surprise for both of us. Do I have a knife around here? I do have my pocket knife out a little while ago. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I'm just gonna poke it. Oh, well, that's a mistake. Oh, it's my own doing. That might not be a bad thing, though. No, I do need to take this off. There's gotta be a better way to take this off. You know what I'm gonna invent? Like a thing to remove these. I'm surprised nobody's ever thought about just creating like something that fits the lids of these things and cuts these off. Oh, I got paint all over my hands, but yeah, that's a good white. I like that white. That's pretty. That's really pretty. And I'm just gonna use a clean one of these to grab some of my paint that I want. That should be about enough. That's actually probably too much, but we'll work with it. There we go. And we'll just close that back up. Okay. And I'll just drop that in the water over there. Okay. Let's mix this up. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Much better. Much, much better. Okay. Now that I've got that, I've got my reds, my oranges, basically. And I want to do probably some blue in this. Some blue, but I want this blue to be like a, kind of like a cayenne. I think I have some over here. Yeah, I like this blue here. With some purple in it. I think purple might look good in there. So we're gonna start with the purple. purple right there. All right, then we got some blue. Oh, this one's not wanting to open. Oh, wow. Contents under pressure for sure. Also, guys, important to do it from the back. The reason being is, if you do it the other way, you're really setting yourself up for failure. And what I mean by that is, you won't be able to use all the paint that you have. So don't do that. Also, on this wooden surface, I have saran wrap already on there, so that this way, I just pull the saran wrap off and completely unaffect my table. Like cling wrap, right? And you're spraying, you're doing all this stuff. If it's a wooden surface you're working on, you don't want to get that in there. Okay, let's get to mixing some of this paint. So I am going to use this other one over here in just a minute. I need a little bit of this, a little bit more. There we go. We're going to put that way over there. And then we need a little bit of this. And now we're just going to mix the two. To create this new color. It's pretty. Not quite what I want, but it's pretty. I'm going to go over here. Just a little bit this time. Because we're going to mix it with the white that's on this cap. Okay, I think we are ready now, just about. Not quite. I'm gonna add some of this, well actually I don't even need to pour it out, just need to dip some out from there. Well, too late for that. Yeah, I'll just pour some out. I want that satin look on this paint. I want this very, 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 very light. So it's just a little bit of pigmentation with that. That's dope. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soak my paintbrush in water. Literally my paintbrush. Soak it in water. And it's okay that this water has white in it. A little bit of white in it, that's fine, because we're gonna put white on the canvas here in just a minute. Yeah, so my brush, this is a very hard brush that I've had forever, that I've used in other projects. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna literally paint white over our wet surface here. I might need to wet that just a little bit more again. Wait, wouldn't that be painting over what you've already done? No, not exactly. You'll see why in a minute. We're still gonna take away from this. The fact that I've wet it has actually made it worse. And what I mean by that is you'll notice that some of it actually peeled right off because it's just so rough, but that's fine. I kind of want to add that textured layer to it, so that's fine. And I don't mind that the black came out because I'm going to be redoing all that anyway. Yeah, all that black came right off on the wet surface. Alright, so now we've got our white satin paint all over this right here, and I think it's been pretty well like passed over. So we're just gonna like literally generously pass this on here. It does not matter. And I'm doing this, I want these textures in there. Like I want there to be visible that there's brush marks here. Like, and I'm doing it sideways because I want the motion to travel in this direction. Which is fine. Okay, so we just did that. We're gonna grab our paper towel and we're just gonna dab it right here. Now, mind you, the green's already dry. All that's already been dry. So we've got that there. Okay. Now, where were we? Let's get our paintbrushes. That's not what I want. I want a more feathered brush. There we go. This will work. Okay. Now. Oh, you know what I didn't bring? It's my black. I need to make a palette with black in it. Black and gray. Okay, I got this black here. This is a good black. But I need to mix that with some gray. Reason being is I don't want absolute black. I do want black, but I want it to be black and gray, which will lighten it up just a little bit. I'm just gonna leave it the way that it is right now. And then we're gonna dab that. Trying to add that textured feel to it. light elements. Now, this is where things start to get a little fun. I need a bright ass red. I think this is red. Yeah, this is red. I need a toothbrush. Yes, you heard me right. A toothbrush.
Please don't get paint on the lighter sets either.
Uh-huh. Yes, honey.
Thanks, love.
You're welcome, baby. Get a good sponge, and we're gonna add things here. I think what I should have done is draw first what I wanted, because I think I just messed this thing up, but I can fix it. And my green. I forgot the green because I didn't think I was going to need it, but clearly I do because I messed up the green that I had in there. So I got to make that green again. It'll come together at some point. It's not there yet. Now we're going to get darker before we get lighter, because then we're going to introduce light back into this in a minute. So now I'm just going to... feathered brush again. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to apply a couple different colors to this. I need one of these little applicators, like whatever you call these things. I'm just going to grab a little bit of the colors that I want right on this brush. That's the first one. I don't have to do it this way. I could have just like put it on a palette somewhere and then just apply the brush to it. But I'm just gonna put it right on the brush. And then what I'm gonna do is apply the other colors right in here too. Okay, so I got my brush filled with my paint. And this is gonna be just a big old mess. There's my colors that I was looking for. Oh. And I messed that up at the end there, but that's okay. I'm still pleased with that. And then I need to add more blue. Actually, just a plain brush might do it. Nah, let's apply the blue directly on there. That's black right here. It's not what I was looking for. But we could go with black now. If we got our blues down, I might go with some black in here. And we just fade the black in. And then come back over the black with some blue. No, our spaceships are gone, but we'll probably put those in just a little bit. That's too much. Let's go back on that one. Got a couple new brushes that I want to test out. Might actually be good for this. And they may not be good for this because they're actually taking paint off the bottom of this thing, so it might be good just to highlight the area I'm trying to highlight, but not what I'm trying to accomplish. Nope, take this out. We're not doing this. Not with that one because that's going to just mess up what I started already. We'll go with this. This feather again. All right, a little bit better. And now I can go over it with some blue and that'll fix it. Or purple, in this case. I think purple is what we were going with. But I thought I had mixed the two together. Which in this case is fine. So we're going right onto the canvas. I'll just blend that in there. Not happy with it yet. We got a few more layers. Or you know what? I could just do it right here. That's better. Not really what I'm seeing in my head though. Not there yet. I need to do something. See, the problem is that it's missing light. How do I get light in here? It needs light. It needs layers. Hey, what's up, Impose? What's up, dude? #1 fan. What's up, Impose? Who is this? Who is Impose? This should work. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for, but I don't have enough white. Not that kind of white. I do have this. I'm just gonna use this. Let's just grab a new one. I don't want to mess up my white, so let's grab a fresh paper towel. Now let's try without getting any other color and polluting my white, especially since it's a brand new bottle of white. Just do that. Yeah, we'll put that over here. A little bit more. I'd rather have excess than less because I can go ahead and just start another art piece right after this and not waste any paint. Alright, now start off with what I have on this brush, on this piece, on this thing. Oh, you can't see the piece. You guys gotta let me know you can't see it. There you go. Oh, damn it. Well, that's white. And that's just way too much of it on that one spot. Well, we'll blend that in somehow. There you go, see? Make it work. I actually kind of like that. Adds kind of character to it. Okay, so we've got that there. I'm digging it. That's getting there. That's getting there. Now we got our greens in here. I want to add some reds in here now and start getting the browns in there. I want to make sure that that green is in the back. So I may wait till this dries up a little bit to start applying my browns into here to make it look more like an asteroid. I mean, I guess I could, I can do it now. Just got to change up brushes. Should be this one. And then what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of saran wrap and I'll pull from there. So I'm going to just apply my browns in here. Kind of in the different areas where I want it. And then we're just going to take some saran wrap in a ball and just kind of mix these colors together. Along with, I want some of these in here too. Okay, now let's go get the saran wrap. All right, give me 1 second. Oh, it's right here. Don't gotta go anywhere. I thought I had it in the kitchen again. Literally all I'm gonna do is take some saran wrap, make a little ball, bring it back out, make another little ball. And this texture is kind of what I'm looking for. So now that I have a bit of a texture here, and somewhere kind of where I can grab it from. There we go, a little bit of that. That gives us texture. Not quite what I'm looking for yet, but we got the darkness in there now. Now we need to add light to it. Or maybe more dark. Maybe I do need to add more darkness to it. Too much on this brush. Yeah, because I don't have enough shadows in this thing. It's all light, but no shadows really reflecting off this light. So I need to add shadows. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, well at least we have a plan now. Where'd I put the... I don't know. That's fine. I'll just do another one. Just grab another one and put it in there. How's it coming? What you guys think so far? You guys liking this? All right. Da 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 da. Yeah. Time to mess it up. There's our texture. There's everything together. All those colors that I put in there, all mixed together. I like this piece. This piece is very much what I was trying to accomplish. And I didn't go all the way up here. I want that to still have the streaks and stuff like that. Just kind of where I want the force of the impact to be coming from, right here. It's kind of where I did all my other stuff too. So I think this is good. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if I should add like a little stick man in there. It's kind of my signature. As of late. Nah, I think it's perfect the way it is. I just need to sign it and call it a day. Let's go with this one. That's it. The official piece is done. Once I sign it, I'm not changing it, altering it, or doing anything to it. this is the finished piece. Now I got paint on my pants. So that means I'll be doing some washing of the pants. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it. That's the finished piece. We'll come back in a couple days after it's dried. And you'll see how the colors have set in.